we need to obtain the value of derivative of y with respect to x whenever x is given by b times sine square theta and y equals to a times cosine square theta. That means they are given in its parametric form where both x and y are dependent on the parameter theta. Now let's begin our problem with whatever we are provided with. So here we are given x equals to b times sine square theta, but we can also express sine square theta as sine theta raised to the power of 2. And we have y given by a multiplied to cosine square theta, so we'll express cosine square theta as cosine of theta raised to the power of 2. Now we'll take the derivative of x with respect to theta, so this will be equals to b is a constant, so that gets multiplied to derivative with respect to theta of sine theta squared. Now we can use the power rule here, so we'll take the power rule to find the derivative of sine theta whole raised to the power of 2, which will be 2 times sine theta raised to the power of 2 minus 1. Now here, since we have sine theta instead of theta, that means we'll need to use the chain rule. We'll multiply to derivative with respect to theta of sine theta. This is going to give us 2b multiplied to sine theta multiplied to derivative of sine function is cosine theta. So let's label this as number 1. So we have obtained derivative of x with respect to theta. Next, we will take the derivative of function y with respect to theta. So that will be equals to a multiplied to, so here we can use the power rule to get 2 times cosine of theta raised to the power of 2 minus 1. Multiplied to derivative with respect to theta. Here also we'll have to use the chain rule because we have cosine theta instead of theta. So we'll take the derivative of the cosine function. So this is going to give us 2a multiplied to cosine theta, and derivative of cosine function is negative sine theta. So let's label this as number 2. Our task next will be to obtain the value of derivative of y with respect to x. All we have to do is divide equation number 2 with equation number 1. That means we take derivative of y with respect to theta and divide the result with derivative of x with respect to theta. This will be equals to, so here we have negative 2a times cosine theta times sine theta, whole thing divided by 2b multiplied to sine theta times cosine theta, and this leaves us with a negative a over b. Hence we have successfully obtained the value of derivative of y with respect to x. So this will be equals to negative a over b. Now here a and b being constant, so we say here we have obtained our derivative of y with respect to x as independent of the parameter theta.